5, 4, 3, 2, well, oh, screw it. Let's just go back to number 5.
That's James.
Hey guys, this is Sam the Thomas Man 1 here, and welcome to another episode of Thomas and Friends Minis. This is where I take a look at a Thomas and Friends mini toy that I have recently collected and compare it to a mini that looks similar to this one. With that said, let's take a look at my next mini. It's Invisible Henry! It's Henry if he was invisible. Wow. He sure used a lot of invisible spray. So, let's take a closer look at it.
Okay, so this is the Invisible Henry that I got not too long ago. And as you can see, he's decorated to look invisible. And when I say invisible, I mean like you don't see him. You kind of just see him very in a transparent-like look. Because, look at him, he's all white, like a ghost. Except he's not a ghost, he's invisible. So the first thing you notice about Invisible Henry is that, unlike the fact that he's all covered in white, he's also wearing glasses. I guess that's to help him see when he's invisible, which I can understand. And to identify people that that's him, with glasses on. Or to, oh, and also if he's invisible, he can also can get, protected from the sun. Also, everything around him is transparent. Everything is white. His funnel, his dome, his paintwork, his bunker, his top bunker, his back coupling, his buffers, his shapes and stripes. Well, his stripes aren't white, they're black. And his front coupling. And, like I said, the lines are black. And so is his gold bunker. It's black too. So it's black and white. The design is black and white. Oh, and also the window. The window is black. And there's yellow around it, which is also the color of his number 3. Which is the only thing that stands out. I mean, look at the number 3. It stands out really well. Oh, and the gears are transparent too. I mean, gears are transparent too. But look, oh, and look, there's a little black dot to indicate that that's the gears. Clever. Oh, and, oh, and yeah, if you look really, really closely, you can see a motor inside of him. I think that's to symbolize his engine. Wow, that's really cool. So, let's see if he moves really well. Yep, he moves really well. Oh, one other thing to bring up. I realized that this Invisible Henry comes in the monster pack. So, I guess he's like an invisible monster or something. That's pretty cool. So, since this is a mini Henry, I can compare him to the other mini Henry that I've got, which, as you recall, it was in the very first episode. Robo Henry, or Robo Henry as I've heard, that's what it's called. So, let's take a look at the differences. Oh, well, a better example would be what isn't different about them. Well, there's a lot of differences. First of all, you can see Henry's face, whereas you don't see his face. Well, you see his face, but not as much. And whereas Invisible Henry has white lines all over his face, if you take a closer look, he's got like really red lines that symbolize his unibrow and mouth, and other sorts of black things on his face. Henry doesn't. It's just an original face. That's a good comparison. And, like I said before, everything around Invisible Henry is transparent. Everything. his all his shapes and sizes around him. Whereas Robo Henry, he isn't invisible at all. He's completely visible. And he's got like lots of colors around him. Like he's got like blue and red and yellow on his dome, and shapes and sizes, and his bunker. Well, actually the top bunker is like black, whereas Invisible Henry is white. And clearly Invisible Henry has a much more. Well, Robo Henry's number 3 is brighter than that one, so doesn't make sense seeing as it's visible. But the coal bunkers are the same. They're both black, and yeah. Oh yeah, the colors. Robo Henry is grayer, and Invisible Henry's is white, and his back coupling is orangey red, whereas Invisible Henry is white, obviously, and Robo Henry's wheels are brown, whereas Invisible Henry's isn't. It's white. And Robo Henry's gears are red and black, whereas Invisible Henry's is white with black in the middle. So let's see if they both move really well. Yep, they both move very well. So if I had to say what my favorite version of Henry is, I'd say this one, because this one looks a lot cooler than that one. So yeah, that's my review on Invisible Henry.
And that was my review on Invisible Henry. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and here's to hoping I'll be able to make more of these in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you have any criticism or any advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then feel free to write in the comment section below. And if you want to keep up to date with my shows and movies coming out, or videos, then feel free to click on that subscribe button. With that said, I have to help Invisible Henry get this invisible paint off.
That's James.